What's up, warriors? Today we're gonna talk about fucking snacks, about cravings. There's a lot of ways to trump that, but in our reality, when people ask what's my opinion on it, what's the tips that I have for you to fucking combat that or deal with any kind of cravings, sugar cravings at night. Me, in our reality, fuck, man, I just grew up fucking poor. I grew up with the bare minimum, so I didn't really fucking snack. I didn't have no fucking source of fucking pleasurable foods as I was growing up. When I was young, like I said, my mom, fuck, man, she didn't have that much. All we ate, we were lucky if we got fucking protein. Beans and rice were always there, though, available in fucking tortillas. And in our reality, I didn't ever really trip on fucking chocolate, candy, none of that shit, and that helped me. But, as I got older, yeah, of course, I think I was about 12 years old when I fucking got introduced to fast food. 12 or 13 years old when I was out there running amok with my homeboys. And, I hit an In-N-Out and I was like, what the fuck is this? After that, it was pretty much, I wasn't really like, looking for it. I didn't really crave it. So I really can't fucking cope with people that can't handle that. Me, I tell them straight out, you got to just make it about, something greater. You got to make it, a bigger purpose that you have to put in your head that it's going to remind you when you get that urge, because everything in life, including, other, I might not be fucking, too fond about fucking snacks and chocolate and pleasurable foods, but I used to eat a lot. I just used to eat a lot of fucking carbs, a lot of fucking food, and got I used to get out of control. So that was my problem. So I equate that to people having sugar cravings at night. They want their snack, they want to have their cake and eat it too. But me, my problem is that I used to eat just a lot of food, a lot of carbs, a lot of issues. It was just bad for me, like I said, that's just as bad as fucking snacks, eating all kinds of fucking, bread, tortillas, chips, and that bullshit. But, me, when I started my journey, I just I had to tell myself that, what was more important, my results or me fucking doing shit that got me nowhere. I used to fucking go hard on myself with nah, man, you know what, I was sick and tired of how I was feeling. So every time I had that urge to get that fucking extra taco or fucking another fucking homemade tortillas, that when I used to go to my mom's pad, I used to just fucking fucking neck down like 10 of them. That was my problem, that I just eat a lot. And it's all about portion control. If you want results, you have to sacrifice. So the whole key here is sacrificing. You got to sacrifice so you can get the results that you're after. And that's something that it's like people that deal with vices. They start having withdrawals. They can't handle it. And here in this program, that's why we keep you busy. There's a lot of things, a lot of hacks you could use so you could stop those sugar cravings that I help a lot with. My clients were like, okay, you know what, you have that taste, that you want something. It's just a habit that we have. So, I tell them, I'd rather you eat fucking watermelon. Watermelon is something where it's just low calories. It has that sugar, there that could fucking kind of calm you down for all your fucking cravings that you're going through. And, when you go a whole week without fucking cracking, without tapping a fucking little bowl or a cup of fucking watermelon, it feels like it's the fucking world to you, because you're gonna start appreciating a lot, And before, fuck, nobody gives a fuck about fruit. Everybody wants to just go straight to the fucking candy, to the fucking chocolate, to the ice cream. And one of the tips that I tell my fucking clients is like, don't have it at the pad at all. At the beginning, some people can't stop and can't really just say, hey, you know what, I'm not gonna have it. Cold turkey, bam. But the way that it helps a lot of people is just don't have it around you. Don't have that fucking shit in your fucking in your pantry where you could see it all the time, where your subconscious mind knows that it's fucking there. So what you're gonna do is just talk yourself to go and get a fucking handful, and then you keep going and you keep going. I see it all the time. My kids do it here. So I'm like, nah, man, if you want to stop that, if that shit's stopping you, you got to just not buy it. So obviously, if you get that urge, you give yourself time to think about it, because if you really want it, then fuck, you got to drive to the fucking store and go buy it. So if you really want it, then you got to take the extra time, you got to put the extra effort to drive to the store and go get it. And then when you go buy it, it's kind of like, okay, I guess some people don't even go, they don't even want to get up and go drive, so that helps out a lot of people when you don't have it around your path. But if you have it there and you're just starting your journey, yeah, the temptation is always going to be there. You're going to look at that pantry, you're going to fucking keep looking at it, keep thinking about it, and you can't lie to yourself, so it's there. But for a lot of people, including myself here, with little bullshit that they have, when I started my journey, I just had to tell myself, you know what? I just gotta run that motherfucker in. That's it. Like I said, I have a savage self-talk, that goes in my head where, like, I'm hard on myself. I'm hard on myself when that shit comes into my mind about cracking over fucking food, or any fucking pleasurable food that doesn't go, according to my goals, or that are gonna fucking slow me down from achieving my results that I want. Especially when I had my fucking cut that I was going through it, and I did it through the holidays because I wanted to even make it harder. I wanted to fucking challenge myself. So yeah, I used to fucking be like, damn, man, I want some tamales. Holidays are coming, so you guys better be ready. You guys gotta know how to fucking structure your meals so you guys could still enjoy that food, that turkey, that fucking mashed potatoes, that pumpkin pie. But there's a way of doing it. It's all about portion control. It's about structuring your meals once you wake up, so later on you could have that meal that you like, and you won't even go over. You have enough calories that it's not going to be detrimental. So it's just about planning. But if you don't know your numbers, if you don't know how much you should be eating, then fuck, you're just going to be guessing, and you're going to fucking go over easy. Because when people guesstimate, when people just assume that, oh, I think this is the portion that I should be eating. Because a lot of my clients, they go fucking perfect from Monday to Friday, and then the weekends they crack. They fucking let loose a little bit more. But they think that they start guesstimating. They guess that should be like, that looks about right. And all that looks about right is just fucking guessing to me, because they're not tracking. They're making assumptions, and then they wonder why they didn't lose those 2 to 3 pounds at the end of the week. For the following week, it's because you end up fucking going back. It's like you end up starting all over again. So when you're in a cut, you gotta just fucking run it in, sack it up, and tell yourself, talk to yourself in that manner. Like, picture yourself a scenario that's gonna help you. That's gonna help you remind you of the journey that you're in. For example, there's, I put in my head like crazy shit. I'm like, I think about the kids out there in third world countries that, never gonna have that fucking meal that I so-called diet, chicken, rice, something endless, protein, your carbs, your vegetables. Fuck, they're never gonna see that, So I think about that, I think about, them, how they're suffering, and me here, I'm over here fucking wanting to gorge down more food and till I stuff myself, till I'm sick of myself, be a glutton. That's how I see myself, in the mirror, and I'm like, fucking you motherfucker, you don't think about the others. What about the kids that don't have food to eat, and you're over here fucking gorging down till you can't fucking breathe? That's how I have to talk to myself, so it could remind me and appreciate, and then help me, with my goals, remind me of the fucking plan that I have in hand, not fucking cracking in that manner where, like, fuck, man, a lot of people eat out of boredom, they eat out of stress, they end up fucking just saying fuck it, once if you fuck up in the morning, you're pretty much gonna say fuck the rest of the day, and that's what happens. That's why you have to be perfect. You have to be perfect in the morning. Start stacking your wins. Start, it's doing shit that you're gonna be proud of yourself towards the night. Save the, that food that might be a little bit not towards your macros, but since you ate strictly in the range throughout the day, at night, you're gonna go to sleep. You're not gonna keep eating more. But when you fucking wake up in the morning and have the fucking food that you've been craving, a lot of people end up saying fuck it, and they totally fuck off the whole fucking day. And that's what we don't want. So that's why we don't even want to start that. We don't even want to fucking get you going. We don't want to spark that in you. So nah, man, you gotta stick to it. And like I said, there's a lot of hacks that you could use to calm down those sugar cravings. Like, people that are having problems with dropping the soda, go to fucking diet soda, 0 calories soda. I rather you have that than have the regular soda. There's options, for you to be able to fucking work around it, manipulate your fucking nutrition so you could get to your goals. The thing is that people don't want to fucking do the research. People don't want to they don't want to do that extra work. So they rather just crack. They rather just give up. But there's a lot of options. There's a lot of sauces. There's a lot of sweeteners that you could use instead of using the sugar. There's a lot of contradiction with sweeteners, but I don't see nothing wrong with this. 0 calories is what we're trying to do. Is we're trying to lose weight, as as slow as possible, so you won't have to be having so much extra skin when people lose weight too quick, and because they'll just want to do it so quick because they know that they think that they're gonna go eat how they used to eat once they lose the weight. So the quicker I lose the weight, the faster I get to fucking go back and eat what I want, because I already, I already smashed my goals. And it doesn't work like that. Everything has a fucking purpose, and there's a plan for everything. When you lose weight and as you start gaining lean muscle, it has to be structured or you will gain fat. So like I said, always remember, always talk to yourself, create a scenario that's going to be, your reminder when you want to crack, when you want to go and get that extra chocolate bar, that extra fucking, when you want to go over there and get some Twinkies or some fucking Hostess or whatever the fuck you crave, ice cream at night, just think about that kid that never going to see that, and you're over here fucking craving and getting all fucking emotional and out of control because you can't have that drink, you can't have that ice cream, that Twinkie, that chocolate bar. Man, we have a plan here. We have a plan. You should be already like sick of all that shit. That's what got you where you're at right now. So we're trying to get rid of that. So it's about, your perspective on everything. If you use your mindset towards helping you, use reminders like that, something that's going to be crazy out of this world, that's what you need for you to check you all the time, but other than that, stay on it. Let's fucking run it. Yeah.